Welcome back to the cord cutting today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, most cable TV subscribers are paying over what? That's a lot of money. We'll break it all down and tell you what the average cable TV subscriber is paying now. Philo is adding 7 new channels. There's a little catch to that. And Pluto TV announces everything coming there, including a bunch of new channels and some more Star Trek content. These stories and a whole lot more coming up in a quick minute. First though, you can find a link to every story I talk about in the show notes and in the first pinned comment, so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, consider helping us out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people. With that said, let's dive into it. Most cable TV subscribers pay over $100 a month just for TV. This comes from a survey of over 1,000 Cord Cutters News readers. And no surprise here, a lot of them are paying a lot of money. Now get this, 19% of you, over 19% of you said you were paying over $200 a month when you canceled your cable TV just for TV. 24% were paying over $51 a month, $51 to $200 a month. And 27% of you were paying from $101 to $150 a month with that. Now in total, more than 70% of you paid more than $100 a month for your TV only. And I'm shocked to see that 19.2% of you said you were paying over $200 just for television. Now it happens quick. A lot of device rental fees, packages, and more. They're always trying to get you more expensive packages. For example, we'll talk about this in a minute, but Bally Sports is coming back to Comcast, and you're going to need the ultimate package in order to get it now if you want to be getting the Bally Sports channel. There's always a debate. Should you just go back to cable? You know, I've long said, even if you go back to cable, you're not going to get most of the content you want, because increasingly the content you want is on Disney+, Netflix, Hulu, and others. Going back to cable, not giving you that for the most part. And with all that, it's important to remember that, you know, what do you really watch is a big one here. And I think that's why a lot of people are not just ditching cable TV, but not going to live TV services like Sling or YouTube TV and the like. They just don't see a benefit to it. They don't see any need to pay for that. Because when they look at it, they say, hey, all of the things I want to watch are like on Disney+, Max, Peacock, Paramount+, and others. So why don't I just subscribe to a few cheap on-demand services? You can get 4 of them for well under $50, and even if you're getting the ad-free for some of them. And because of that, it's significantly cheaper for a lot of people to cord cut and watch what they want to watch without paying for cable TV. Leave me a comment. How much did you pay for cable TV? What was your breaking point? For us is when our DirecTV bill had $110 a month, $115, something like that, just for TV. Not internet, not anything else, just TV. Over $115. This was over 10 years ago. It's probably like $200 now. And because of that, we canceled cable. And when I did the numbers, we were saving a lot of money. You leave me a comment. You let me know what you're saving and what you are paying. All right, Philo yesterday announced 7 new free channels. Most of these from A&E networks, including channels like Extreme Outdoor by History Channel, Performance by Lifetime, Military Heroes by the History Channel, Axemen by the History Channel, Dog the Bounty Hunter, and more. You can find the full list over at cordcuttersnews.com or the first pinned comment down below. Pluto TV announced its August lineup. Now, a little bit about Pluto TV. Two things. They often launch stuff they never announce. So, you know, they say, hey, we're adding 7 channels. I'll talk about those in a minute. But then they'll add a ton of other ones they never mention. But with this, you're going to see some channels that you've seen other places like Cheaters, Fox Soul, Fox Weather's coming to Pluto TV, Live Now from Fox, Makers, and more. But you're also finding a 24/7 Star Trek The Motion Pictures channel, which will show all 13 Star Trek movies free streaming online for a limited time. This is a limited time pop-up channel. Now, Pluto TV has not said when during the Pluto TV, during the month that Pluto TV will add these, just that they're coming in August. They're also adding a ton of movies on demand, including ones like Black Hawk Down, Cliffhanger, The Core, but also a ton of Star Trek movies, including Star Trek Beyond, Generation, Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, Into Darkness, The Motion Picture, and Star Trek 2009, available on demand whenever you want to stream them. Just a smattering of some of the movies, a bunch more, you know, pretty much all 13 Star Trek movies are now streaming on demand there also. and a ton of others like The Mummy 2017, No Country for Old Men, Rudy, and others. If you want to find the full list, check out the show notes down below for the pinned comment. All right, let's answer a question I've been getting a lot lately. Will Fubo be adding TNT, TBS, HGTV, and other Warner Brothers Discovery, Hulu? Fubo, I'm sorry. When will Fubo be adding back the Warner Brothers Discovery channels? My apologies. Well, not looking good. They're in the middle of a nasty lawsuit, and there's been no reports of talks. But I get this question so often, I want to answer it again. I did a full post over at Core Cars News breaking down what's happening. In short, for some time now, Warner Brothers Discovery content has not been on Fubo. Fubo did not have TNT, TBS, and more. When Warner Bros. Discovery, as we know it now, became a thing, they added channels like HGTV and others to their lineup from the Warner Brothers side, merging with Discovery. Well, those were never added or removed because they had a contract with Fubo that Warner Bros. Discovery honored, but did not add in the other content. Now, they've removed all of it. For whatever reason, Fubo and Warner Bros. Discovery have been unable to see eye to eye for some time now. Now, remember, when Warner Brothers and Discovery merged to create Warner Brothers Discovery, the Discovery leadership team took over management of the company. And with that, it seems like the issues with Fubo have continued. So what does this mean? For the foreseeable future, do not expect Warner Bros. Discovery content to be added. There's been no even leaks of possible deals in the works right now. We'll keep a close eye on this. If we learn anything, we'll let you know. But as of now, I would not be holding your breath for Warner Bros. Discovery content to be added back to Fubo. We'll see how that lawsuit, I think that lawsuit is probably going to be resolved before these channels return. All right, will Bally Sports make it or will they not? Now, Bally Sports this week was supposed to have a court hearing about the future of the channels. That got delayed indefinitely right now. No new date has been set. Now it's coming, but they don't have a date yet. At that meeting, they need to have a go-forward plan, which means they need to show the judge, here's how we're going to get out of bankruptcy, here's how we're going to be able to afford to pay our bills, and more. Now, many people said that Comcast was a necessity for that. Without having Comcast, they were not going to be able to make it. Well, they found a way to do a deal. Coming August 1st, so tomorrow from when I'm posting this, Bally Sports channels will return to Comcast's Xfinity TV service, but you're going to need to have the Xfinity Ultimate package, one of their most expensive packages out there, if you want to get Bally Sports. Will this be enough to save them? We'll have to see. It does bring them back. No terms were announced. We're unsure of how much money they're getting from this deal, but it'll be a lot fewer people paying for this because it used to be in lower, cheaper plans that much more people paid for. This was what Comcast has said from day one. They wanted to move ours into more expensive packages. They've been slowly doing that. And now we see that happen to Bally Sports. Even though Bally Sports balked at first, it seems like they caved because they probably really didn't have much of another option. They kind of had to if they wanted to continue. So we'll see what happens there. But leave me a comment. You think Bally Sports is going to make it? Still far from a guaranteed thing. All right, we did a survey of you and we asked you what you use for home internet as a cord cutter. No surprise that most cord cutters still use cable and fiber. I was surprised to see how many people are using 5G home internet. According to our survey, over 12% of you use 5G home internet. Not bad for a service that's still relatively new in its infancy. Cable internet providers accounted for 41% of our survey. Fiber was 35%, 5G home internet 12%, satellite internet like SpaceX at 4%, and DSL down to just 2%. We've talked a lot about how companies have been slowly shutting down DSL, phasing it out, being replaced by 5G and fiber. So question for you, does it surprise you at all to see cable internet below 50% of providers? Does it surprise you at all to see 5G home internet over 10%, 12%, and growing rapidly? It's growing very fast. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think if that surprises you. Well, that's it for today. A few things. I'm recording this on Tuesday. I always record the night before this gets posted in the morning. My grandmother's funeral was yesterday. I apologize about missing a show yesterday. With the funeral and the visitation and the meal with the family and all that, it was too late in the day by the time I got home, and I was honestly too mentally wiped to do it. So thank you everybody's support. Received so many amazing kind words. I want to tell you, I read all of them. Even though I only responded to a couple, just wanted to say thank you. It means a lot to me. I've absolutely loved this. I've met many people over the times, randomly in stores and different places. I've chatted with people online. Just wanted to say a huge thank you to you for your support. Without your support, none of this is possible. And hearing all those really kind words saying, you never knew my grandma. You watch me here. You don't have to take that time to say thank you or to say we're sorry for your loss. It really does mean a lot to me. And I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you for your support. And thank you for all the tips, tricks, all the stuff you send my way. I appreciate it all. So with that said, I hope you have a fantastic night. I will see you tomorrow. The craziness of the last week as her health was failing very rapidly, and then the funeral and everything else is over. So I look forward to getting back to a routine. She'll be missed. It's good to know she's in a better place and not suffering anymore. So with that said, have a fantastic day, everybody. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.